All right, from Rajasthan, let's now shift our focus to big news, political news that we're tracking from the state of Maharashtra, where MVA preps for the state polls. In fact, the seat-sharing meet will be held on August 7th, is what we're given to understand. Let's tell you, the Lok Sabha polls performance, does it divide the MVA is the question at this point. The Congress here is pushing for maximum seat share. The Congress here is demanding 110 of the 288 seats, and Uddhav seeks more than 100 seats, and Sharad Pawar camp eyes 80 plus seats. So clearly those are the permutation combination that are being reported, but we'll of course try going across to my colleague to get us more details. But let's tell you, as far as the state goes into polls ahead of that, we are given to understand that the MVA clearly here is prepping on the same, and they have taken a decision rather of deciding this in a particular meet that will be held on August 7th. While we get you those details, let's also tell you that Congress legislator party leader Balasaheb Thorat also met Shiv Sena UBT chief Uddhav Thackeray last evening and said that the criteria for seat sharing among the allies will be discussed during this particular meeting. That is, after which he's also said that swapping of seats is also possible as winning candidates will be fielded. Let me take that point across to Arunil, my colleague. Arunil, very good morning to you. What is the latest that we're picking up, and how do you really see this pan out now for them?
Well, good morning to you. Balasaheb Thorat had met Uddhav Thackeray on Wednesday. Basically, it has been decided that on August 7th, the first crucial meeting of Maharashtra seat sharing will be held. Before this as well, a preliminary meeting and a joint press conference was held. But this will be the first formal meeting wherein seat sharing will be discussed amongst the alliance partners. Individually amongst the parties, be it Congress, Uddhav Thackeray, Shiv Sena or Sharad Pawar's NCP, they have zeroed down on the number of seats that they would want to contest. The Congress party, which basically is being boosted by basically the party is feeling boosted by their impressive performance in the Lok Sabha polls. It had emerged as the largest party in Maharashtra, and the Congress party will be keen on contesting on more than 110 seats. Total number of seats in Maharashtra 288. Uddhav Thackeray's Shiv Sena is keen on contesting on more than 100 seats. Sharad Pawar's NCP feels that they had compromised during the Lok Sabha polls and had contested only on 10 seats. Now they will be wanting to be accommodated, basically, and that's why they will be wanting to contest on more than 80 seats. So yes, the tug of war will continue. The total number of seats, again, I'll point out, is 288. All senior leaders of Maha Vikas Aghadi will converge in Mumbai on August 7th, and that is when the first round of talks will begin.
You know, Arunil, as you point that out in terms of how we've also seen potentially of the performance in Lok Sabha, how do you think that would impact, this particular seat sharing talks as well, in your opinion?
Well, the Lok Sabha results may have a bearing on the decisions that will be taken in the Maha Vikas Aghadi seat sharing agreement. This is only preliminary stages of seat sharing talks. It is going to take around 5 to 6 or more than that. The number of meetings that basically can finalize. We need to understand that particularly Congress party and Uddhav Thackeray Shiv Sena have been traditional rivals. They have been pitted against each other in several of the Vidhan Sabha polls, that is the state elections in the past. So the number one who has won probably is from Congress or is from Uddhav Thackeray Shiv Sena, and the number two is from the Congress party. In this kind of a scenario, basically convincing the second candidate becomes very, very difficult, and that will hold the key in deciding the seat sharing agreements within this party. Sharad Pawar's NCP, which holds significance in Western Maharashtra, will be gunning for those seats which will be contested by Ajit Pawar's NCP. They basically want to make a point that they are the real NCP. Similar is the case with Uddhav Thackeray Shiv Sena also. They will be eyeing those seats wherein CM Shinde Shiv Sena will be putting their candidates. They basically want to trounce or defeat Uddhav Thakeray's candidate to prove their mettle as the real Shiv Sena.
Right, Arunil. Thank you very much for not only getting us the latest, but more importantly, drawing things into perspective for us as to how this could potentially pan out. And that is, of course, clearly with what we're looking at in terms of the meeting that will be held on August 7th. But in terms of what we could look for is Congress pushing for maximum seat. Will that happen or not? Well, it remains to be seen.